I want to challenge something that happens every single day in classrooms around the world. Teachers praise the students who get it right, the ones who have the right answers, the perfect pronunciation, the fastest hand up. And we call that good teaching. And here's the truth. When we reward outcomes instead of effort, we quietly teach children that being naturally talented matters more than trying. And that belief kills motivation faster than any red pen ever could. The traditional school system is built around outcomes. It's easier to measure what can be counted, test results, correct answers, grades. But the problem is learning isn't linear. Some students need more time to process, to connect the dots, to feel safe enough to try. And when we only celebrate the visible results, we're missing the invisible growth that happens underneath. The quiet student who finally volunteers to speak up. The one who keeps trying after making the same mistake 10 times. That's progress. That's courage. That's learning. Yes, we evaluate only outcomes. Those kids will always be behind in our eyes, no matter how hard they work. At Effective English School, we flipped that logic. During lessons, we don't rank students by who said it right or wrong. Yes, of course, we celebrate correct answers, but that's just part of the moment. At the end of the class, what we really evaluate is effort. Did you try? Did you stay engaged? Did you listen, help others, take a risk, use English even when it was hard? Because those are the actions that lead to growth. Those are the habits that turn students into confident communicators. Not perfection, but perseverance. Effort-based evaluation changes the energy in the classroom completely. When kids realize they're not competing for who's best, but for who's trying, you suddenly see something magical. The quiet ones start speaking. The slower ones stop giving up. The confident ones start helping others. And everyone starts believing they can succeed because effort is fair. It's available to everyone. No child can say, I can't. They can only decide, will I try? And that's where motivation lives. When we focus on outcomes, we create a hierarchy. At the top, the bright students who always get it right. At the bottom, the ones who take longer to learn, who feel like they will never catch up. And here's what happens next. They give up, they stop raising their hands, they start believing the story that they are just not good at English. And this is so not true. They're not bad at English. They're just tired of losing a game they cannot win. And effort-based evaluations changes the game. It gives every child a way to win by simply trying. When you reward effort, not results, you build something deeper than grades. You build resilience. Students start understanding that learning is not about being perfect, but it's about staying in the process. You see less anxiety. You see more risk-taking. You see students helping one another instead of competing. And as a teacher, you stop being the judge and you become the coach. Your job shifts from evaluating to empowering. And that's the kind of classroom I want to see more of. So here's my challenge to teachers everywhere. Next time you see a student who didn't get it right, but they tried, celebrate that. Give them the same energy, the same recognition, the same joy you'd give to someone who got the perfect answer. Because when you start rewarding effort, you stop creating winners and losers. You start creating learners. Every child deserves to feel capable. Every child deserves to believe they can improve. Effort-based evaluation is not just a method, it's a mindset. And when teachers change that mindset, the classroom stops being a place of pressure and becomes a place of possibility. If you're a teacher who believes effort matters more than perfection, this is your reminder. You're not alone. Let's redefine what it means to do well in school. Because in the end, the ones who keep trying are the ones who truly learn. If this message touched something in you, if you also believe effort deserves to be seen and celebrated, then stay with me here. Hit subscribe, leave a comment, share your thoughts. Because together, we can create classrooms that don't compare. They empower. Happy teaching.